Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Watch Me Wrench. In today's episode we are going to get the manifold on there and get that Nick Williams throttle body on there. And I'm not going to bolt it down today. I just want to make sure that that Nick Williams throttle body won't interfere with this A&A Corvette Pro Charger bracket I have. I don't know if it's going to hit down here or over here. But only one way to find out, so let's get that manifold positioned on here and let's get the throttle body and I'll be back. Okay, so there it is. Of course it doesn't fit. It's hitting the trick flow steam vent kit. And it's hitting on that side. So, where is it? Right there. So, am I going to have to eliminate this trick flow steam vent kit and go with like a low profile kit? Damn, nothing just ever fits on this car. So let me remove the trick flow steam vent kit. Now I've introduced air into the coolant system, so we'll have to bleed it. All right, more work, more time, more aggravation. All right, so I'll be back. All right, so there's the intake manifold. I kind of have it in position. The trick flow steam vent kit will definitely not clear that little space there. I don't know what I'll do. So that's another problem. So let's get the throttle body and let's see if the throttle body will clear this. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so there it is. The manifold fits and the throttle body fits. There's actually a heck of a lot more room with this new throttle body. Even the connection has more room than it did before in the past. So the issue is, so it looks like the steam vent kit will work on this side. I mean, just barely. You have like a sheet of paper's thickness between that A and fitting in the manifold, but there's no way it's going to work in the back. There's no way. We'd have to like fabricate our own bracket or change the whole system. Now this stuff's not cheap. So I hate to have to go out and buy another system. So that's another issue. Our main objective, the manifold and throttle body fit. We got another problem with the steam vent kit. So now I guess I'll order, it doesn't come with the gaskets for the runners. It comes with a throttle body gasket, but it doesn't come with the runner gasket. I mean, Jesus, for $1,000 you can't throw in $20 gaskets. I'm not going to reuse the ones I have. Some of them are kind of like folded over to the side a little. And I'm not going to take that chance. So I'll order those gaskets. I'm also going to get a product from Heat Shield Products. It's basically like a insulation. It's like a thermal barrier. It'll help deflect heat from the motor to the bottom of the manifold. And what I did was I did conduct a little bit of a test before I started taking the engine apart. I let the car run for 10 minutes and then I took my thermal temperature reader and I took a temperature reading of the manifold. Then I let the car run for 15 minutes and then I took another temperature reading. It was about 40 degrees that day, so ideally you'd like to probably drive the car for an hour and then come back and run the test with this manifold under the same conditions, but at least we have some day data that we can compare to. They say you could get up to 14 horsepower by adding that, but the idea is to help cool down the IATs. So I'm going to order that. I'll order the gaskets. I have to look into a better catch can setup, and now I have to look into a different, possibly a different steam vent kit. Alright, so I couldn't just walk away. I was pissed off, as usual. So I changed out the bolts for the low profile ones that come with the manifold to get the thing to sit even lower, sit properly. And then I rearranged the vent lines, but it looks like it is touching. However, when you put the bolts on the manifold, it'll probably compress down a little more. I did find a possible solution. Welcome back, guys. It's like 2 weeks since my last clip, if you recall. The Lsxr fast 102mm intake manifold will not fit because it hits the trick flow steam vent kit that I have. So I was trying to figure out how to make it work, and I was running into some roadblocks, but then I did some research and I came across like 2 things that might work, and I purchased them. They're finally here, so let's go to the bench and take a look at them. Alright, so what you have here is bits and pieces of a Motion Raceworks LS steam vent kit. Now, their LS steam vent kit will not work on with the Lsxr intake manifold, but from looking at pictures on their site, I was thinking that maybe if I could get one of these aluminum blocks that bolt to the head with one of these fittings. Let me put this together for you. Hold on. Alright, so from the top here to the bottom here, it's 1.5 inches. So it's way too tall. So it's not going to work. It will hit the manifold. Worse than the trick flow kit. So this will have to go back. Thank you, Motion Raceworks. It was very kind of you to try to help me out and break up the kit. So then I also purchased a second kit over here from a different company. This is from Earl's Performance Plumbing, Earl's LS Steam Vent Adapters. So you could basically connect this like this. And now this is low enough. This is 15/16 inches tall. So this will fit under the manifold. So after like mocking everything up and testing it out, this will fit. So you could get one like this, and then you could get a dual outlet one like that. And you could position it any way you want. However, this isn't going to work on my car. The problem is this is 3AN, mine's 4AN, and a 4AN fitting, the orifice is literally double the size of this opening here. So this would kind of be a little bit of a restriction, and then I'd have to get an adapter, and then it would push the line against the firewall. So they do sell a 4AN kit like this, but I didn't realize, and I ordered a 3AN kit. I got this one at the bottom. I should have ordered this one. However, after spending like 2 hours in my garage here, I just need 2 of these. So I would have to get this one right here, LS984 ERL, the -4 single outlet. And then that should finally resolve my issue. I will have to change some fittings and make one hose longer, so I don't have to bore you with that, but it looks like once again I was the guinea pig for all you C6 Corvette guys out there. I wish for once, when I run into a problem, that I could just go on YouTube and find a video with a resolution to a problem like this. So once again, I'm the guinea pig for you guys, so you got to get yourself this kit right here. So that's it. I do have more parts. Some are still coming in. This has got to be the longest intake manifold install video on all of YouTube. Alright, so it fits. It's actually sitting. I got the right parts in, and of course my phone battery is dying, so I can't use the flash, but you can see I got the right Earl's fitting, and look, there's like a 1/4 of an inch gap back there. And up front, hold on, let's go around. And you got like 3/16 of a gap up front. So if you want to run a fast Lsxr intake manifold on your LS motor with a 4-port steam vent kit, you have to get those Earl's LS steam vent adapters. And they're not tight right now, but you could position the nozzle, you know, any way you want. So in order for me to get this to work, I'm just going to have to get a low profile 90 for this side and a low profile 90 for that back corner, and then I could tie everything in. I may have to extend this hose a little, but that's it. So we've overcome this obstacle. Now we can move on to the next obstacle. So don't miss the next video. That is going to be the most important video. And we're going to be removing the rocker covers. And again, that one's going to be really important, so don't miss that next video. Alright guys, that's it for this manifold install how-to video. It was a nightmare, but that's all you need. You got to get those Earl's LS steam vent adapters. Alright, that's it guys. I'm tired. It's 22 degrees outside today and windy as hell. It's the coldest day of the year and it is freezing in this garage. Alright, I'll be back. Thanks for watching guys.